hello Spurs fans, it's Paul the Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I hope you're all well. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land from where I'm streaming today, the Wallamadagal, the Wungal and the Camaragal people of the Eora Nation. Let's not forget, sovereignty wasn't ceded. It always was and always shall be Aboriginal land. Hope we're all well tonight. Hope we're all well. I've been mucking around with technical stuff all day, and I think I've got it all going. So, you know, hopefully as I get used to this new piece of equipment, I'll be a bit more slicker at it instead of, you know, a complete... You know, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Anyway, let's see if we can do this. Well, have I seen an item of news that piqued my interest until you join the dots and there's just too many dots to join? It's like, you know, this meathead hack here has got so many dots with bits of string on his wall. I don't know, man. But it comes from the Daily Express, so you know what you're getting, don't you? The headline is, Antonio Conte could take revenge on Tottenham by blocking deal for Harry Kane replacement. How's that work, you may ask yourselves? Well. Let's walk down a fantasy alley here. Antonio Conte could come back to haunt Tottenham and Daniel Levy as their search for Harry Kane replacement goes on. Still doesn't make sense, does it? Well, he's reportedly keen to scupper Tottenham's interest in Joshua Zirkzee if the Italian is appointed as the new Bayern Munich manager. There we go. It all makes sense now. Conte has been linked with replacing Thomas Tuchel at the Allianz Arena. What could be his first job since leaving Spurs last April. And it just rabbits on a bit, you know. God, they got nothing to talk about these days, have they? Nothing at all. Anyway, that's, whoops. Enough of that. Hello, folks. We got anyone in the chat? No. There's no one in the chat. Well, it's going to be a short show. It's going to be a very short show. Dear, oh dear. I can see my webcam is jittering a bit. But I know how to fix this now. I just couldn't be asked doing it today. There we go. How are we all going? Anyone there? That's it. I wanted to play with my new toy. Oh dear. Well, it's midweek, isn't it? Midweek, not a lot going on. What time is it? You're asking. Well, it is 7:36 p.m. in Sydney, which makes it, I don't know what time it is in England now, because all the clocks have changed, didn't they? I suppose it's 10 hours, isn't it? Or something like that. 9:36. Hey, here we go. Ronald comes in to save the show. Thank you, Ronald. G'day. G'day, says Ronald. G'day, man. How you going? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Because it's all a bit that at the moment, isn't it? Yasarian. Good evening, Paul and Hippies. How's the new toy, Paul? It's doing very well, man. It's doing very well. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah. That's enough of that. Hey, I went to a thing today, man, and there was a guy, and he in his welcome to country, he talked about the Wallamadagal people, which I haven't really heard anyone talk about. So I was sitting there, chuffed to bits. He's like, oh, I felt like he was welcoming me. I felt a little bit more at home. It was very nice. Very good. The new toy is going really well, man. Really well. You know, I'm just having fun. That's what I'm doing. Oh, dear. I think I've got the mic sounding all right. I might have to muck around with it a little bit. But it's going all right. There's a few people watching. Thanks for watching. I'll hang around a bit because I just want to play with this. It's gonna now that I've got this new toy, you're going to see a slow descent. Well, maybe a quick descent into madness as we go on. Or more,
it's going to be very serious.
Very serious. Bum, 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 bum. Might as well click this button. I haven't done this one for a while. Where is it? Breaking news, bugger all's happening, isn't it? See into that? Oh, here we go. Here we go. People are flooding in now. I'm tempted to make the countdown like 10 minutes, but that would just annoy people. But people do drift in, you know. That's all right, you know. Morning, Paul from jolly old... sorry, that's the wrong one. Piers Barrow. G'day, Paul. All the way from Edmonton, Canada. Wow. Ex-Armidale, New South Wales. So am I right in saying Canada's just like a cold Australia and people are a bit more polite? I've never been there, man. But thanks for popping in. That's pretty cool. Paul Tucknott. Morning, Paul from jolly old Blighty. No way Conte gets the Bayern job. Fake news to get his name out. Oh, you reckon his agent's been on the blower, has he? You know, ringing up people.
An anonymous source. I don't know Antonio Conte personally. No.
So, you know. But he's been out of work for a while, hasn't he? He's been out. I wonder if his stint at Tottenham has damaged his reputation a little bit. I think it might well have. It doesn't look like big clubs were queuing up to hire his services. You know, imagine being a player in a club and there's rumours that Conte's going to come in. That'd be pretty frightening, wouldn't it? Because I don't think he gets the best out of players, you know. If his idea of man management is just to give them a 2-hour bollocking if they don't play well, he'd want that, man, you know. P.S. Barrow says, yeah, it's 2:40 a.m. here and -3. But better than Oz at 40 degrees. I'll tell you what, man, what's the temperature here now? It's getting, you know, the sun's gone down and everything like that. And it's still 23.6 degrees with a humidity of like 2,000%. It's shocking, man. But, oh, well, what can you do, eh? You can't help nature. When are we playing Fulham? We're playing Fulham on Sunday, aren't we? What day is it today? It's Thursday. We've got a few days to go before that game. And the last I heard was that Mickey van der Ven's going to be out for that game. But it's only one game, hopefully, so that'd be all right. Yes, Aaron, great consistently seeing positive feedback from the players about their experience at the club, including their appreciation of Ange's leadership. Yeah, because he's connecting with them, isn't he? You know, they're not just, I don't know, meat in the grinder. Do this, do that. He wants them to feel part of something until they're shit, and then he like buggers them off or something like that. But no, I like that. I liked what Kulusevski said the other day. It was pretty cool, you know. It didn't look very PR-ish to me what he wrote. So you know, I'm kind of thinking that being around Ange has really sort of crystallised those thoughts in his head. You know, I mean, I don't know that for sure, but I'm sure the players are thinking more about their roots and how they got where they got to where they are now, and who helped them along the way, which is pretty cool. Pierce Barrow. So how will we break down Fulham? Far out, man. What do you mean? How will we break down Fulham? Is this the old Tottenham can't score against the low block rubbish? Is it? We'll just beat them. And what we might do, what we did, there's a number of ways we might come out hammer them at the beginning, or we might do what we did against Villa, wear them down slowly with some body shots in the first half and then knock them out in the second. But feel we're better at the top teams of their open. Well, we've beaten a lot of teams this year, man. What team beat us? I mean, look, we've lost, 6 games this year? I think that's all right. It's all right. It's not a bad upgrade from last year. I don't buy it. I don't buy the can't beat crap teams. We've been beating them all year. And we'll continue at Fulham. Although Fulham have been having a bit of a half-decent run of form recently. So it'll be an interesting game. 3 points up for grabs. Ronald M. Conte hair transplant of the year. I mean, what is it? Is it a wig or is it a hair transplant? Is it a hair transplant? God, you couldn't be fucked with that. I couldn't anyway. I suppose, each to their own. But I don't know, when you go bald, you go bald. I was never really fussed about it. Didn't care. But, Shamu Van der Vu happened at the right time, I guess. Time for him to rest and Dragashin to get a full 90 in with Romero. Yeah, well, it will keep his agent shutting up for a bit, won't it? Which would be nice. He'll get some minutes, show his worth. I mean, he had a really good second half when he came on for Van der Ven. So I think it's good times ahead for old Dragashin. Mark Cavill. Morning, Paul London calling. Yay! Yeah, we're doing all right against low bollocking teams. That's right. And I'll tell you what, who hasn't got low bollocks? Dragashin. He's got bollocks of steel. Do you see the whack he took in with a football? I would have been puking my guts up. Paul Tuck, not Pierce Barrow. We break them down by turning up and playing our football. That's exactly what we're going to do. Exactly. That's what we're always going to do. We're just going to play our football. I like that quote Kulu said that Ange said about, what was it? Something like lose your way. You play your way, and if you lose, but you don't lose yourself. I think that's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Shamu Van der Vu. Conte's hair is low block, lol. Nice one, Shamu. Always in. Everyone a winner. Everyone a winner. I wonder how many times. I wonder how many games it will take when we beat people for this feeling in the zeitgeist about naivety and low block and all that sort of stuff, and you can't beat big teams like that. You can't play that football, all that rubbish. Oh, this is good news. I read a quote from Radu, who's loving it, Spurs. Well, yeah, he's very stoic, isn't he? He's very stoic after the game. I mean, maybe because he's just been hit in the cruets or something. But okay, well that's good to hear, because that counteracts his agent, who's been very gobby, hasn't he? Been very oh, my client needs minutes and all that sort of shit, It's terrible. Winner, chicken dinner. Friday tomorrow. Yeah, man. Well, that's it. I've had my day off. And I've got a full weekend of work ahead of me, which is all right. At least it's normal now anyway, so that's cool. I can deal with it. But yeah, I've had a fun all day. Did some family stuff this morning. Bought a new mixing desk, which hopefully you can tell. And I've been having fun. It's taken me a few hours to set this thing up. I'm just getting used to it. But I think it'll be fun. Mark in, here we go. Good morning, my good man. That video is on YouTube. Ange and his new best friend. You can find it under. Oh, right. Who's got it? Which site is it? Is it on Tottenham? Is it on Spurs Official? The YouTube channel doesn't come up top if you search for Tottenham Hotspur on YouTube. you don't. Spurs proper channel doesn't come up for miles, miles and miles. Shamu Vandevoo. Hang on, I've got background music on. Hang on, where's that gone? I switched it off, didn't I? There we go. Bit more atmosphere. Shamu Vandevoo. Weekends are mine. Day off for WrestleMania Night 2. Is that? Hey, you know, bit of entertainment. Hey, why not? Bit of fun. I saw this documentary a while ago about British wrestling, which I used to like watching. Well, everyone liked watching it for some reason, like real working class sort of stuff. And they interviewed an old wrestler, and they said that he said, you know, you get asked if it's fixed, and my answer's always the same. If you need to ask that question, you won't like the answer, and I think that's fair enough. You know what you're getting. Shamu has made a cock up. Oh, I can't click on it now. You deleted it too quick. Oh, does it turn up? No. Oh, you're too quick there, man. I can't reveal to the world your mistakes. Shamu Vandevoo. I wrote that on my leave form. Reason for day off WrestleMania. Yeah, brilliant. Ah, yes, man. Excellent. That is so cool. Or HR, you know, they might have their eye on you. Mark, bloody hell. Where's what? I've both nights off. Where is this WrestleMania? What's going on? I've both nights off. What is it on TV or what? So I don't follow it. I'm more Big Daddy Giant Haystacks and all that sort of stuff. I don't know this American stuff. Both nights off for WrestleMania. It's a big event on TV, is it? Is that what it is? That was my message. I wrote message retracted. I did that. Form. Ah, well, there you go. What was I going to do? I was going to do something I've forgotten. Oh, yeah, let's see how the debate channel's going. Nope, still no resolution there, I'm afraid. The internet is still the bloody internet. Yasarian, WrestleMania always makes me think of Highlander. I'm sure the new toy has a quickening shortcut. I haven't put that in. I haven't put it in. Bugger. Oh. I put a lot in, but I haven't done that one. What's Yasarian on about? Whoa. It's funny how my headphones disappear and my t-shirt changes when I do that. But there you go. Big up Roddy Rowdy Piper. Wow, okay. Paul Turner. Yeah, this is what life was. This is what life was like, watching Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks on Saturday afternoon. It does the same thing as that. I'll have to change that. Yeah, well, you know, I used to watch it with my mum and dad. It's funny. It's funny how like mums used to like it. I don't know. She took it very seriously as well. Oh, God, he's horrible, that Giant Haystacks. That mad Mick McMahon. It's not the ears. Don't touch the ears. P.S. Barrow asks, I can just fade it out. There we go. P.S. Barrow, have you seen enough of Werner to make him permanent at 15 million quid? Not yet, man. Not yet. He's getting closer. If he keeps on doing what he's doing. maybe. But like if he keeps on, if he picks up from where he's left off in the last couple of games and keeps going from there, then okay. But I'm concerned of a squad place being filled by someone. That's all. So we'll see. See what happens. Oh, here we go. Mark in certainly, well, I suppose it's a stat, isn't it? It is a stat. We're safe from relegation, folks. Premier League football returns to White Hart Lane next season. That's it. We're safe. Whew. Bit of a relief, that one. Thank you, Mark. Shamu Van Der Vu, need to use that effect when we get a goal on live streams. No, I do this one. See, it's all at my fingertips. Oh, you mean the quickening? No, I use that if I ban someone, which is few and far between. Mark Cavill, Kendo Nagasaki. Whoa! Now there's a character. Wasn't he a real estate agent or something? He had a fight. Oh, that was it. His identity was made public because he had a bit of an argument with his next door neighbour about like a driveway or something like that. So everyone knows who Kendo Nagasaki. No, is that Kendo Nagasaki? Yeah, him. Interesting cat though. Interesting cat. He's still, when he's interviewed, even with his mask off, he talks through a medium or something that sort of talks. He just sits there, and someone else says, just talks, Ah, the chat's nice and flowing now. I knew we'd get there. Pierce Barrow, I'm old enough, 64, to remember Mario Milano and Brute Bernard wrestling in Oz. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the old Australian wrestlers, but there was a guy that was very similar to Giant Haystacks. Was he called? He was called Haystack something. Very similar. Not the same guy, but Pierce Barrow. Yeah, my mum, Irish mum. Yeah, well, my mum was Irish as well. Yeah. There you go. Well, that's it, isn't it? Maybe that's it. Wrestling show in Oz in the 70s. Yeah, I know. That's my mum used to like boxing as well. It's weird. Especially Barry McGuigan when he was a world champion. Shamu Van Der Vu was worried about relegation. Can't be said for Chelsea. Chelsea, man, they're not far out of trouble, are they? It's a new era for Chelsea, isn't it? Todd Bowley, man, Todd Bowley. Oh, I'm gonna, we're gonna play ball. We're gonna set all their fans. Oh yeah, we're gonna turn it around. We got a good squad. It's all gonna happen now, and then nothing. Mark in. The only guy we have to worry about against Fulham is the big guy who puts baby oil on himself. We were linked to him when he was at Wolves. Who's that then? Moving right along. Shamu Van Der Vu, the women's heavyweight champ, is from Australia. Oh, is that right? In boxing, bloody hell. From Adelaide. Oh, there's been some good Australian boxers over the year. Jeff Fennick, Murray Rose, Kostya Zub, Joe Bujner, Aussie Joe Bugner. I was at the Sydney Olympics and I went to see some boxing there, and I got there early, and I saw there was Joe Bugner was getting ready in the commentary box. So I was sitting at the front, so I stood up and took a picture of him. And he came over. I'll tell you what, he is bloody massive, man, bloody massive. And I thought, oh fuck, have I pissed this guy off? And he jumps over the barrier and he says, no. What you do is you get someone else to take the photo, get the ring in the background, pretend you're punching me in the face. It's like, oh shit. And then everyone else came down. He was lifting kids. He was a really cool guy. Really cool guy. Evander Holyfield was also there. He didn't do any of that, though. None of that. Pierce Barrow, is there anyone you think Ange would like to sign for next season, man? I am clueless when it comes to other players, man. Clueless. But generally, I'd like a versatile fullback, another midfielder, although we got that kid, Bergvall. I don't know if he's going to be old enough already. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I don't know. I think we're getting right up there then. You know, football is a team. A team is always more than the sum of its parts. You know, I mean, look at remember PSG when they had Mbappe, Messi, Neymar, or whatever it was, whoever it was, didn't win shit. Barely won League 1, let alone anything else. Crap in the Champions League. So, you know, it just goes to show you, doesn't it? Shamu Vandervu, my dad's godfather was a professional wrestler in the 50s and held some tag belts in Hawaii. Bloody great, man. Nice one. Godfathers. I haven't got a famous godfather, but my godmother. Is that right? My godmother. It was because he's dead now. It was Alan Rickman's brother-in-law, sister-in-law. It's vague, isn't it? Very vague. Jonas Rubilis. Big up Paul and chat. Hope us all as well. All is very tasty here. Thank you very much. It's all very nice here. Yeah, I'll show you what I've been playing with today. Been setting this thing up. Look at that. Ooh, shiny. There's a bit of swearing and a bit of frustration involved, but I've got it all working swimmingly now. Just makes it so much. I don't have to do. Oh, it's great actually. It's going to make this a lot better for me anyway. I don't know about the quality. Quality's still going to be me, isn't it? So, you know. Ronald M, I'm going to Belfast in 2 weeks to see my folks. Oh, have fun there, man. I got folks there as well. Well, in Antrim. And, yeah, I haven't been to Northern Ireland for... I can't do sums, can I? How long has it been? It's 2008, whenever that was. 2000. I should have just said that. Oh, you can all work it out yourselves, can't you? Oh, actually, this where's the comments thing? Just do that. There we go. That's better. Better balance. I'm not such a big head with a little body tucked behind the comments. There we go. Shamu Vandervu, Todd Bowley is banking on Chelsea in the playoffs. What? Playoffs for what? When are they happening? What? What playoffs are you on about here, Shamu? Playoffs? Ah, we're talking about American style. Ah, gotcha. God, jeez, I'm slow. Very slow. Yeah, it's WWE.box. Giannis Rubilis just got an ad on Space Aliens. Have you? Coincidence? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, hang on. Let's do this. Woo. Smooth. I'll get used to all the buttons. Don't you worry about it. David Tour. Oh, yeah. Here's another one. Phil P. Hey, Phil. Where you going? Greetings, Paul, in the commune. Nice to see you, Phil. Pierce Barrow. My lady thinks I, born London, grew up in Adelaide, sounds like you. Well, that's what happens to your accent, isn't it? You sort of get stuck in between the two. It's like, you know, I don't know, you've regenerated from one Doctor Who into the other and you're just stuck in the middle or something. Was curious what years you spent in Oz, Pommyland. Oh, well, I moved to Australia in 95 when I was, it was before my birthday. So I was 22. So I've been here most of my life now. But I still hate Gareth Southgate. I still want someone else to manage England rather than him. Yeah, flying the Irish flag. Why not? Shamu Vandervoo, American deep fried cheeseburger, huh? Said in Elvis' voice. I had Elvis's favourite meal at Graceland, which was a fried peanut butter and banana sandwich with chips, fries. It was very tasty. I don't even like peanut butter, but it was just, wow, you could feel you just... Love you, mate. You haven't been demonetised. That's because you know... Why would I be demonetised? I don't know. I haven't done anything controversial, I don't think. All this cancel culture, I don't know. I've been cancelled. I can only sell out a 10,000 arena. They won't let me what I say. And everyone's just there, you know. Yeah, I know. It's appalling. I used to be able to fill out, you know, 5,000 arenas before, but now I've been cancelled. I can't do shit. Yeah. All that bollocks. What a grift. Oops. My dad's Greek Cypriot, and my mum is from Tipperary. Yeah. There's an interesting little mix, little blend. Yeah, I got a mate from Cyprus, a couple of mates, one from Greece. You know, cool people. Everyone's cool, though, aren't they? Excellent graphics and content now, Paul. Thank you very much. I'll get used to it. You know, I'll get used to it. Lots of, I don't know, what's this button do?
Sounds like that, Mum.
Whoa. There we go. Cowlin had better watch out. I like Chris Cowlin's stuff, actually. I think he's an interesting cat, you know. He's very dry, but he does like... in fact, I haven't watched all of it, but... I know after the Aston Villa game, he had Jar Wobble on, and I think Jar Wobble, he's brilliant. He's a funny man, and he's a really good bass player as well. He's cool, and he's a good Spurs fan, good working class Spurs man. He was on, I think he was on Last Word on Spurs. I think he was only on it once because he kept on saying all the time. So. Yeah. Hey, you've missed the UFO, man. I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him you were here. You're all safe, man. It's all cool. But let's put it on the main thing. I'm not happy with this. There we go. That's better. Yeah. That's right. What a gang of. I'm gonna scroll. Beard is looking crispy. It's all freshly conditioned, man, you know. Oh, dear. Phil P, that's all right. We all have a friend now from Greece. Big Ange. I know there's a few Greek mates I got over here. Or one of them is, Greek community is excited about him. They're all becoming Tottenham fans. And you know what? I hear this stuff about tourist fans or not real fans. I don't know if you've there's this highlights of fan watch along that fan watch alongs from the Tottenham Aston Villa game, and there's a Korean chick on it. And you know what? If she's just here while Son's here, she's more than welcome. You know, having fans like that is hilarious. I love it. Brilliant. Arsene Lubin. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I just woke up with a hangover. Morning, Paul.
Nope. Got a phone call. Luckily, I didn't switch the Bluetooth on, otherwise it would have come through. Oh. Piers Barrow, you ever going to back on Irish Hotspur with Dave and Jake? Yeah, I was on the build up before the Aston Villa game. It was with David and Dermatron. Whoops, pressed the wrong button.
Dermatron 2000.
And it was fun. It was fun. I don't know if I'll be able to do it all the time because, when football's on at a weird time, I was doing it a lot and I don't know, I get a bit overtired, so I've got to look after myself because, I need sleep. But it was fun. It was really good. I really enjoyed chatting with them. I like doing it because, we could disagree about things, man, and it didn't matter. It was just, wasn't debatey stuff, Let's see how the debate's getting on, by the way. Yeah, they've turned again. They've turned. Jonas Rebuers, hi. Woo Riders. Just need some beard oil. I've got beard oil. What? So who are you, Vidal Sassoon or something? They're gonna be after you, man. I'm telling you. Give me beauty tips. He's over there. He's in Florida. I'm telling you. Go get him. Phil P says, no, last word on Spurs. Oh, regularly, yeah, Joe. Well, maybe I don't watch last word on Spurs as much then. Oh, okay, good. Oh, right. I thought, because the one I saw him on, he was so funny. So funny. He's great. Love his stories of arranging gigs around Spurs and European fixtures. I know. He's quite a character. Also, him training to watch or listen to Spurs games at gigs. Yeah, there we go. Mountain Bushman. Steimer. Evanista, man. Evanista. But I'm streaming. I'm
Having a bit of fun.
Thaddeus saw Mr. Wobble back in the 90s. Oh, Wayne Adelaide. Okay, I've been a fan ever since. He's a really good groove bass guitarist. Really is. Just plays the same. It's hard to do. I don't like busy guitar players because it's not busy bass guitar players because it's not guitar. It's there to get you going. That's what the purpose of it is, and that's what he does very, very well. Giannis Rubilis. Andrew's the man with a plan. And what? Make a stand. Come on, you Spurs. Pierce Barrow, you should get kudos for being the only one over the last. Pommy Summer for saying Andrew's the one. Well, what date is it? 14th. I think I did my first video on it. March the 22nd, somewhere around there. It was a couple of days before Conte quit. So what I was planning on doing is I was just going to do a react to myself kind of thing and see if I was talking bollocks or not. We'll see how we go. See how we go with that one. Phil P. Try and listen to Spurs games. Yeah. You saw a UFO? I don't know, man. Florida. I hear there's bath salts are a thing. I didn't see any UFO, man. There's no UFO. Paul Tucknott, that Korean girl was fantastic. How to enjoy. That's it. That's what football's about, isn't it? You just let it all out. It's rock and roll. Rock and roll. That's what it is. You just... it's very cathartic. Very cathartic. And I found that doing watch-alongs, I'm really enjoying the football more. I'm getting more of that experience out of it. Even though the first couple of watch-alongs I did, we lost. So, but even that, I still benefited from it because I was like saying, grumpy. But it let the grump out. But the last couple of games, I've been very, very happy, man. Very happy. Oh, Crackers. Yeah, I like Crackers. He's very funny. He's very cunning. Very funny. Bootsy Collins. There's another one, man. Another one. Yeah, there's some class acts there. One of those voice changer options made you sound like Alan Rickman's Marvin. What?
Oh no, that one. It's a bit different, isn't it? It's more like Mel Mickey, Atomic Thunderbusters.
You mean?
You know this one, don't you? Oh, so depressing.
Mid-2000s. Oh, yeah, I didn't get into that movie, man. I watched it, but maybe it's because I read the book so much. But yeah, I don't know, didn't get into it. Adrian Tree, big up, Paul. No muffins today, they're in the fridge. Got muffins in the fridge, ready to go. I've got my dinner in the microwave. Oh, yeah, it's living the life, man. Living the life. It's what you can do when you're a professional YouTuber. I do like these buttons and things. Oh, I'll give it Ellen. We've been going. Oh, you've managed to drag it out for 46 minutes, folks. That's cool. That's cool. I saw. I think. Did I mention it? Was it this morning? I mentioned it. Yeah, Jacob's stream from yesterday was brilliant. His last 20 minutes was hilarious. Loved it. Really good fun. So if you haven't, oh, by the way, it's a super chat. So super chat. Sorry, man. Oh, big up to Adrian Cheer for the super chat. Yeah. Yeah. Well done, Adrian. That's it, man. Yeah. Thanks, Adrian. Much appreciated. You're always doing that. You're always supporting a lot of channels out there. Thank you very much, man. Makes a difference. Yeah, Jacob, what was I going to say about that? So he's doing a funny thing. There's a reason why I mentioned Jacob's stream, but my brain being my brain, it's just full of that. So what was it? Oh, I don't know, man. What was it? Jacob. Nah, it's gone. It's gone. Don't worry about it. Best trilogy in 4 parts I know of. Yeah, I wasn't keen on the last one, man. What was that? That was So Long and Thanks for All the Fish. But the first 3, a lot of critics and people bagged the third one. I like that one. I like the first 3. Yeah, I think they're cool. I like Douglas Adams. I like what was it? Dirk Gently. That's a pretty good one. He wrote some good Doctor Who episodes as well. Elvis G. Morning, Paul. I missed Jacob's video. I'll have to watch it once you've finished up here. Yeah. Just the last 20 minutes. He summed a lot up. There we, yeah. Wah. I know. If you can't have a good time when you win a game of football, I don't know. I don't understand. I really don't. Like over here, St George Dragons, they're like their owners are worse than Spurs, you know, worse. And I know 2 St George Dragons fans, they don't give a fuck about that because they won last weekend. Don't give a about that because they won. And that's what it is. Yeah, wow. It was fun. It was funny. He was on a roll, man. He was on a roll. I don't know. I don't get many fans from other clubs in here talking crap or I don't care what other fans say about Tottenham. It's completely irrelevant. I've heard some Spurs fans say things like, "Oh, I'm fed up with being banter FC." It's like, who cares? Who cares? You know, you're gonna. If we won the league, they'd still be the same. Like I am with them. They can win everything. I'll still take the piss out of them. That's what football's about. Mountain Bushman, go you mighty Dragons. Yeah, they're going to be on a roll this season. Hopefully. Tottenham Dragons double is on. It is. Well, they'll be okay. Put it this way: they will be champions at the same time because we're not going to be champions this year, you know. But next year we'll be champions. Maybe St George will, win this year, so they could be champions at the same time. That'd be pretty cool. Thaddeus, I even like the 5th book of Douglas Adams' trilogy, Mostly Harmless. Have I read that one? I probably have. My vague recollection is that I preferred that to So Long and Thanks for All the Fish, but I'm not sure, man. Early multiverse? Or maybe I haven't. I don't like multiverse stuff. I think it's a cop-out. It's a narrative, lazy, where's the stakes? Was it last year or the year before, that film, Everything About Something and Nothing and all that? I just didn't like it. I thought it was a bit film school, pretentious, wank. Didn't like it. Everybody, I'm the only one. Everyone else liked it. My youngest daughter, she didn't like it either, so she's cool. LG, I get pumped when we win and a tad deflated when we don't. Of course. Me too, man. Yeah, of course it affects my mood, Absolutely it does. But you know what makes me happy? That makes me happy. And John McInn. Okay, I told you I'm going to be slicker, but the cock-ups are going to come fast and I don't know what I did there because when I kissed this button, there you go. That's what's supposed to happen. I think MIDI gets a little bit cocked up sometimes, so that's going to be good. That's going to be good. I don't want it to be too professional. Giannis Rubelis, is a beautiful thing. Ange is gradually crushing all the wah-wah-wahs. Well, football wins out, doesn't it? Football wins out. That's at the end of it. That's because I don't like the owners. I don't like the owners. I don't like that kind of class of richness in people. I just don't. I think it's brutal to the rest of humanity. People like that. I don't like it because the way they get that much money is by exploiting people. But what am I going to do? I like football, so I'm just going to watch the football, close my eyes and ears to all that shit as much as I can. Any sport at the top level, you've got that element. And you have had that element for decades. It's larger sums of money now, but it's the same thing. So I don't know. I'm just going to enjoy the football, man. I enjoy the football, especially when we beat Aston Villa 4-0. People are going wah wah wah. Come on, what do you want? I'm going to refer to moaning fans as Marvins now.
We beat Aston Villa 4-0. It didn't mean anything. Nothing.
Paul Tucklock, you're sorry and good call. I've clicked. Don't recommend vids. Leave the negative ones to themselves. Yeah. Does the Tottenham goal graphics start upside down and spin to the right way up in the Northern Hemisphere? Listen, man, you've given it way more meaning than I ever intended, and for that I'm grateful. I cannot claim credit. I just thought it'd be fun. I just thought I'd spin it. But I like the symbolism. That's cool. Thaddeus, without getting too geeky, I've got a geeky voice here. I could probably make one, but I ain't got one yet.
Let's say,
Without getting too geeky, the good news is the multiverse is no longer necessary to make the sense of space-time according to smarter minds than mine.
What? Oh, I get it. Yeah, it's all, quantum theory and all that. It's a cop-out multiverse. Look, oh, go on. Look, little tangent scientists, but aren't well very rational. If you can't see it or prove it, then you can't say anything about it. Oh, the multiverse. Oh, yeah, there's a bloody multiverse, though, eh? Puh. Bullshit. Piers Barrow, who's your favourite Spurs player in your time? Mine was Glenn Hoddle. Mine was the fantastic Ozzy Ardiles. He was my favourite. Glenn Hoddle was the best, though. I think Glenn Hoddle was the best. Glenn Hoddle was the best. He was such a God. I think of my times when I used to go to White Hart Lane and see Tottenham play, and I'm just, it's like a privilege. It's like an honour to have seen so many great players. And fans older than me have seen great players, Martin Chivers. I've just seen Jimmy Greaves, Mike England, Dave Mackay, Pat Jennings, Ted Ditchburn. I mean, the list Danny Blanchflower. The list just goes on and on and on. Martin Peters. So I was lucky I saw, the likes of Steve Perriman, Ozzy Ardiles, Glenn Hoddle. They're not being replaced, these sorts of players. Hopefully, at Tottenham, if we start building something great, kids growing up these days will have, something to tell their kids about. The vocoder sounds like the Cylons.
Starbuck.
You was one here too. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's like old Steve Winwood, isn't it? But I don't have to stick a straw in my mouth. Chipmuts, yeah, I know. It's all gimmicky, but it's stupid. I like it. Yeah, Glenn for me too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, back then there's so many good players to pick from. Tony Galvin, Chris Hughton, Paul Miller, Mickey Hazard. There's only one Mickey Hazard, Mark Falco. That always had a good stint. Brilliant players. Graham Roberts. You wouldn't say to Graham Roberts, oh, you play for that team, Tottenham. They never win anything. He would have smashed you through a brick wall. But you couldn't say it to Graham Roberts because he was in a team that won loads. All right, we've got nearly an hour's worth out of this after a slow start. You're sorry, never created a best of all time list in their favoured positions. Yes, I have. Where'd I put it? You know what? Just hold on a second. I might be able to grab it. No, wrong notepad. God, I got PTSD now. That was the wrong notepad. It was full of old work notes, sitting in meetings. Oh God, horrible. But let me see. What did I do? Well, I did a list of. No, I did a list of. Could I do a list of all time? What was my team? It was Jennings in goal. Cyril Knowles was in there. Steve Perriman. God, I can't remember. Midfield was Paul Gascoigne. Was it Paul Gascoigne? Glenn Hoddle, Ozzy Ardiles, and Danny Blanchflower. And up front, I had Jimmy Greaves, and I think I had Alan Gills-Ian. And the reason I had Alan Gills-Ian was because Jimmy Greaves said that was his best striking partner. So I was trying to get a bit of team chemistry in there. But there's so much. I did a stream, it might have been about a year ago on
Dermatron 2000.
Channel THFC Till I Die. And there was me, him, and Philip Brady. And we nutted out a Tottenham 11. So I suppose if you search THFC Till I Die, let me see if I can find it. I might know what I'm looking for more than, you. All right, if you're interested, let's have a look here. YouTube. THFC Till I Die. Tottenham, something like that. 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Or has he done it more than once? Okay, hopefully if I click on this, it won't come through the mixer. No. 10 of the best managers. What else would he have called it? Maybe if I put in 11, maybe he didn't need to do it in Roman numerals. Bugger. Let's have a look. All time. Maybe you called it that. Aha. That worked. Let me just see if that's the one. That's the one. All right, I'll stick the link in. It was a fun stream. Fun stream. Where's the chat? There we go. Put that in there. There we go. Oh, there's loads of chat coming in. Paul Tucknott, my first game was to watch my neighbour make his debut. Peter Taylor. Is that right? Peter Taylor was your neighbour. That's pretty cool, man. Ha ha. Wow. Brilliant one. Yes, sorry, now I'm interested to see who our current squad makes the grade. Well, time will tell. Time will tell. There's a lot of possibilities there. There's a lot of possibilities. So, it's not set in stone. Like if we go on and win the league next year, then something's got to give, hasn't it? Something's got to give. I think we've got the makings of a very, very good side. Very good side. I mean, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. And I think if this team keeps going the way they're going, I think they might get up to at least where we were with Keith Birkinshaw. I'm that positive about them. They're not there yet, but I think it's possible. That's better than I could have said in the last 40 years. So, Pierce Barrow, the strengths that Vicario has over Lloris. Well, I can't see him quitting at half time. If he's under the pump. No, Vicarius, brilliant. His reflexes are so, look, in his day, Lloris was a great shot stopper, but Vicario, his willingness to get so far up the pitch and clear the ball like a sweeper, and his distribution with his feet and hands is brilliant. And I like his presence in the box as well. I like the way he marshals the defenders. He's very vocal, and Lloris wasn't quite like that. So I think Vicario is a better keeper than Hugo Lloris, or maybe given time we'll cement that position. I mean, don't forget, Hugo's won a World Cup, so can't be a better defender than Van de Ven. I think it's just longevity, man. Longevity. Van de Ven certainly could be. But, I've got soft. We've had some really good centre backs, like Gary Mabbott, Richard Goff. We had him for one season. But I mean, Graham Roberts and Paul Miller was a hell of a combo back in the day. Graham Roberts. See, I think that Van der Ven is a bit like a Graham Roberts to me. He's faster than Graham Roberts though, but Graham Roberts was a great footballer as well. He could take the ball out of defence all the way up when he felt like it. He was a good leader as well, very good leader. Giannis Rubilis, yeah, I saw that stream. Yeah, it was good fun. Good fun. Thaddeus, I enjoyed the essential teaching on leadership you mentioned this morning. Pretty good advice. Yeah, I got one. I'm qualified. I can say it. Just don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Pierce Barrow, any more interviews planned like the Perryman one? Steve's open to coming back on, but I'm just picking my moment, you know. I don't want to hassle the guy. But Paul Trevelyan, who's an art. I mean, he's just an artist in many fields. He's turning 90 soon. He's a mad Spurs fan. His first home game was in 1937. So and he's a cool guy. He's just he's a unique individual who he's definitely lived life his own way. And he was on Steve Perriman's podcast maybe a year or two ago. I thought the guy was like in his 70s, and when I was emailing him, he said he's turning 90. Like, fucking hell, that's what happens when you enjoy life. He's stayed very, very young in his mind and his attitudes. It's great. Yeah, he's sorry. That's it. That's all you got to do. Don't be. It's not hard. Well, I think it's easier than being a complete. P.S. Barrow, yeah, Roberts was an absolute beast. Gave all, not just his teeth. Yeah, yeah, he got his teeth knocked out. Carried on playing. Eric Dyer, tears a fingernail. Sonny's pretty good though. He took a bit of a whack, had some black eyes, kept on going. We have got a little bit of steely resolve going in this Spurs side at the moment. Really enjoying it. Come on, you Spurs, that's it. Yeah, why not, man? Why not? Well, you know what? I think that's on that bombshell, the Common You Spurs bombshell. It's time to say goodnight for now. Thank you very much for joining me. I just wanted to do a stream to test out the new thing, get used to it a little bit, and it's made streaming a lot easier because I don't have to find shit on the screen, and oh god, it's just it's nice. So thanks for joining me, folks. Thanks for everyone in the chat keeping it going well past its sell-by date. And thanks to Adrian Cheer for the super chat. Thanks, man. Thanks. If you're just here watching, that's really cool too. It's all nice stuff. So until next time, folks, I will say peace and love, man. Peace and love, and come on, you Spurs! Yeah.